Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. They've got Vucevic. White is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first. Here's White. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Bay. At the top of the key, Capella. Back to Bay. Pass to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Caruso. That's tipped. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And here's Bay. And here's Young from the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Can't be too physical with Murray inside because he knows how to draw fouls.
And so Murray nails both of them. And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve, DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Now Johnson. Following the three-point attempt by DeRozan.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Caruso to end the run. Here's Vucevic. Knocks down the three ball.
You can't leave the big man open. Vucevic really stretches the floor at the 5 position.
Johnson sends the screen for Murray to the middle. Pass to Young. Johnson with a screen on White. Young from outside. Good on the triple. Young's got 6 points.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
And that one's good. Caruso.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Johnson. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
And it's White missing. The Hawks leading by 6. Johnson with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Bay wide open, and he fired. No good on the triple. Chicago has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. They get it back. Kick out to Levine. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
From range, Levine can be so devastating. You got to work hard against him.
And it's Murray penetrating. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Here's DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Out to White. Outside DeRozan. Another 3 for Chicago.
DeRozan had that shot all picked out and lined up. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
Wide open look here for Murray, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. He's got 8.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Caruso, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. Young's got his third basket of the night.
This is why they call him Ice Tray, because he is so cold as he nails these threes.
And it's White missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside DeRozan. Unloads. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Sharing the wealth. Zach LaVine sees someone with a better shot and moves the ball.
Capella finds Young. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 11 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And so it's Atlanta bringing the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Kobe White is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic, and it's Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan in at the 4.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
DeRozan surveying the D from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop, and he can't jam it through. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's White. Hits the three-point bomb.
Kobe White excels at turning on the Jets in transition.
Up top, Capella. The pass to Bay. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Here's Young after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And White kicks to DeRozan. Spins. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Here's Young from the arc. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 14 points.
Built to score. Trae Young has been on one tonight.
White drives in, passes it to Caruso. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Now, here's Capella. Nothing on the board. Johnson outside. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Just solid on the one-handed slant.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Caruso. He has 6. DeRozan's shot is off. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Murray, the pass to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Kicks to Capella. On the wing, Johnson. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Bay. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's Caruso. The long distance three is buried. Caruso's got 6 in the quarter.
Not intimidated by the distance. Alex Caruso fires from long range.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
DeRozan with it, and guarded by Capella. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Young. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's DeRozan. Hits from the high post. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
That's all muscle memory for DeRozan. He's the king of the mid-range.
And a deep three from Young. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep three ball there.
White against Young. Back to White. Outside Levine. The tray. That shot is off. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Atlanta up by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David, thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Bogdanovic. Okongwu is out there with Hunter. And it's Griffin. And it's Pumpkin in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
Drummond passes to Dosunmu. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bogdanovic looking around. Hunter on the wing. Drummond working against Okongwu. Bogdanovic wide open. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
Right side, ball. Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Ball dishes to Williams. Outside, Bogdanovic. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovic. At the elbow, Hunter. Back to Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. And it's Bogdanovic. Again missing. Bulls trail by 6. There's Ball with the three. They get it back. Outside Williams. And another turnover here by Chicago. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's the drive, and it's Hunter with the jam.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
Ball kicks to Williams. A 3-ball. Ball, the pass to Williams. Williams has a screen for Ball. The kick out to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
And it's good for 2.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Driving in, and the shot is good.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here's Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. They kick it out to Green. Launches it. On the wing, Williams. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Doesn't go that time.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Ball, the pass to Drummond. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Buffkin. Puts up a deep 3. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
One thing about Lonzo Ball, he's a gamer. Rising to the challenge, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Dosunmu. Over Griffin. Outside, Ball. Great look there, but off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Williams for 3. The shot, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Hawks lead by 3. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Green. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Ball in at the 1. Here's Dosunmu. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bay finds Capella. Young with no one around. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. The pass to Johnson. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Murray looking around. 5 to shoot. Into the lane.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Drummond, Atlanta with the rebound. Cabela's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Young drives in, good on the shot. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And the Hawks with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for them right now. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. And Young kicks to Johnson. Young outside. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And Johnson is right there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's White. Out to DeRozan. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And here's Young from the arc. It's good from long range. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Here's Vucevic. That's good from 17 feet away.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the Hawks.
The deep 3 from Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He pulls it in.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And the jam by Levine.
You love the execution here. Well-timed pass. Zach LaVine showing off that 41-inch vertical.
Murray for 3. The kick out to Young. Fires from deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Outside for Murray. There's the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 16-point game. And again, no good by Chicago. Bay against Levine. Bay, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeRozan with it. Outguarded by Murray. The wide open look here for Caruso. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Murray, good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. All right, Grant, as far as pace to play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. Now here's Murray. The 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Hero right side. 3-pointer. And Bay pulls it down. Young looking over the floor. There's a screen by Johnson. Young misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Butler, a screen on Young. Rozier, the pass to Butler. Again, the Heat misses. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And what really separates Jimmy Butler as a player is competitive fire, Brent.
B.A., you see that wall over there? Go ask Jimmy to run through it. Guess what? He'll do it twice. He'll go through it one way, turn around, and come back. I mean, this guy has got incredible willpower, and when the stakes are highest, he's at his best. Murray electric that time, playing above the rim.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. 3-pointer Rozier. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. Trae Young. That's good.
If you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
Miami with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Butler, a screen on Young. Now Butler from deep. Sends it home from 3-point land.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Bay. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Heat have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Butler against Murray. From the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
From deep, Johnson. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Hero with it. Checked by Murray. From deep. And Hero with the 3.
And that's what Hero can provide, points from distance. I don't know if you want them coming from that far away, but that's 3.
And a deep 3 from Young. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Young's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Hero. Rozier outside. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Now here's Hero. 1:05 left in the first. They set the pick. From downtown. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. Outside Young. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Butler outside. Martin finds Butler. Back to Martin. On the wing, Rozier. Pass to Butler. For 3. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Capella, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Right side, Butler. Three-pointer, Rozier. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. And it's Rozier in at the point. Hero no good. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly in the double digits. And you can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Pass to Bay. The kick out to Young. Fires the 3. Outside Johnson. Launches a 3. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Back to Rozier. Hero, screen on Young. Rozier with it. Checked by Murray. Such a wide open look. Hero's got 6 here in the quarter.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Rozier. Jacks up a 3. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got 4 assists now tonight. Johnson a screen on Hero. Murray passes to Johnson. They kick it out to Murray. Will it go? Offensive board. Pass to Young. Connects on the foul line jumper. Young's got 11 points.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win-1, lose-1 scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit that this team comes in composed with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year.
And it's Miami's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Adebayo. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 7.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Butler. 9 points in the game. Outside Murray. Driving in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a finish by DeJounte Murray. Wow.
Here's Adebayo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Bay outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Young. He's guarded by Martin. Young can't hit. And the Heat with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Really hard to teach that. Nice skill by Martin to finish through the defender.
And you talk to his coaching staff. One thing they like about Caleb Martin, the leadership.
Well, it's amazing when a role player has a voice on a team. And that's what you get with Caleb. He's a great communicator on both ends of the floor. He knows his plays. He knows the opponent's plays. A great glue guy.
Now here's Hero. He's got 12. There's a screen. Rozier, the pass to Hero. Hits the trifecta. Hero's got 15 points.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
And a deep three from Young. From deep three-point land. Nice tray. So good. Puts up a deep three. That one no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Heat. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Clock at 4. Goes up again. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Now here's Rozier. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Hero finds Rozier. The 3 is up. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Butler. Now Hero. 18 points for him. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Capella with it. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Outside Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Bay. Here's Butler on the attack. JB.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Rozier. Outside for Butler. Hero on the wing. Guarded by Young. Puts it up. Hero, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 8-point game. And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame brim.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8. Kept alive. The kick out to Johnson. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And the Heat with some changes. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Bufkin. Fires for 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Miami's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Screen by Robinson. Richardson, the pass to Robinson. And the Heat, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Love grabs the miss.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
They set a pick. Out to the wing. He shoots it. And again, it's Miami converting.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Bogdanovich from long range knocks down the triple.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Now here's Richardson. Defense is right there. For three, Robinson. Outside Richardson. Back to Robinson from outside the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Bufkin. And the Hawks with another three.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Screen by Robinson. The three ball. Griffin pulls down the board.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Launches it from deep. That one is off. And so it's Miami up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter, we've got Josh Richardson. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Love in at the 4 spot. Here's Bufkin, guarded by Richardson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
Yeah, they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
A line change here for Miami. Buries it from 3.
Well, when you look at Martin's numbers, he's not a volume three-point shooter, but he can be effective from deep.
Bogdanovich up top. Pass to Griffin. He shoots a 3. Sinks it from distance. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Bogdanovich against Hero. Now Martin. Over Hunter. And again, it's Miami converting.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The Heat have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Butler, a screen on Young. Outside Butler. Here's Martin. From outside, off the mark. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 10. Back to Johnson. Pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Hero with it. Now guarded by Bay. Back to Hero. Launches it. Rebound, Trae Young. Let's go with a three. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Rozier against Young. Pass to Butler. Puts up a three. The shot, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Johnson for 3. Now here's Capella. Capella, screen on Butler. Young from long range. And the call over the back.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Hero outside. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Young against Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Heat misses. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Murray passes to Capella. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Bay. Here's Johnson. Back to Bay. The Hawks need to get one up here. A good look from Johnson, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Butler, a screen on Young. Pass to Butler. Fires the 3. Ooh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Butler assertive on offense and taking some pride here, setting the tone for the team tonight.
Here's Johnson. Again, Atlanta.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Rozier against Young. Kicks it to Hero. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Bay. 5 on the clock. All sorts of time. Butler good. And the Heat lead by 8.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Up top, Rozier. He's covered by Bay. Back to Butler. That one drops for him.
Tough points from a tough customer. Jimmy Butler just inviting the contact.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? And Sadiq Bey with the biggest hoop of the game.
Martin outside. 3-pointer. And again, Miami with a triple. Murray with it. So the Heat win it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
talking there. There's no shortage of experience in this matchup. These rosters are loaded with veterans.
Yeah, and that should make for a high IQ basketball game, but coaches have to be careful. You don't want to overplay these old guys.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Rozier in at the 1. Now DeRozan after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. And White kicks to Caruso. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Caruso against Hero. In the corner, it's Martin. Offline with his three. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. White drives in. A wide open look here for Caruso. And the Bulls, another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there, all of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Here's Martin, following the three-point basket by Chicago. There's Hero with the three, and it's White with the rebound.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now Hero, after Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Buries the long-range jumper. Caruso's got 11 points.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Rozier against White. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Hands it from downtown. Butler's got it back down to single digits for Miami.
And he's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive, looking to score.
White the pass to Caruso. Puts up a deep three. And it's Miami with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. And again, Miami with the triple.
And Butler, someone you got to stay with in that pick and roll. All he needs is a little space, and he is ready to fire.
Here's Caruso. 3-point lead.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Back to Butler. Pass to Rozier. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Rozier kicks to Hero. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. It's all knotted up.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Butler from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Three-pointer, Butler. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
The answer from Butler, no one is more competitive than Jimmy.
White, wide open, he fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Butler sets a screen for Hero. He gets it up, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He had some kind of quarter from long range, winds up with 15. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
On the court for Miami here in the second, the wingmen. It's Hero and Butler. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Rozier in at the point guard position. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And they pick up 2. Hero's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
In transition, here comes Miami. Count it. 25 points for Jimmy Butler.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
Out to DeRozan to halt the run. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Kind of surprising to see this from DeRozan, but he must have been feeling that competitive fire.
The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you are always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those 3 things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Butler sets a screen for Rozier. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Rozier's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Miami. Here's White. He takes it in. Here's Caruso. Another 3 for Chicago.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Butler. Back to Rozier. Launches from deep. And the Heat, another 3. Bulls trail by 12. Out to DeRozan. From the arc. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. And there's the pass to Butler. Rozier for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Oh, Vucevic in position. Stolen by Martin. They're running. Ball going up court. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
And the 3 ball is good. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Hero sets the pick for Rozier. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
In the corner, it's Martin. Butler, a screen on Caruso. Fires the 3. Butler, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Levine wide open. That 3 off the mark. The Heat leading by 12. Rozier looking around. Outside, Hero. The kick out to Rozier. Shoots over White. That shot off the mark.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication in defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And so it's the Miami Heat enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. It's time now to go courtside as we thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Javonte Green. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Ball in at the point. Takes the 3. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Drummond. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Back to Richardson. Outside, Robinson. Goes back up. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls trail by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Robinson, that's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And now here comes Robinson leading the break. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And both free throws good for Green. The Heat leading by 13. Richardson outside. Robinson for three. And the Heat, another three.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside for Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Lobbed up there for Green. They're running. Richardson gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Richardson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Richardson against Ball. Here's Dosunmu. Another three for Chicago.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Richard looking at Dosunmu. He's had some recent recognition for his ability.
Getting to appear in the Rising Stars Challenge. Look, a credit to the promise he shows as a young player. That selection can be very encouraging for a young guy.
Unloads from 13. Drummond dishes to Green. Back to Drummond. Williams with a clean look. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Robinson, that's good. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Ball, the pass to Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Green's got 8 points.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates. And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down?
Here's the three, and the Heat, another three.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Here's Ball. Miami grabs the miss.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
To the inside. Stolen. Here's Robinson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Richardson. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Good on the three-point shot.
The response, Levine hitting that three right back at you.
Richardson outside. Now the dish to Love. He kicks to Robinson. Lets it go with a three. It's all in by the Bulls. White's got his 5th rebound in this one. He's looking for Caruso and finds him.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Richardson the pass to Robinson. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And the second free throw, good.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness,
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
Pass to Caruso. Here's DeRozan. The tray. And the Bulls another three.
That's a shot that the defense is willing to live with unless DeMar keeps knocking him down.
Butler on the wing. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Butler's got 33.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Martin kicks to Butler. To the middle. Kicks it out to Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
And the Bulls another three.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Robinson for three. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by DeRozan. And they're on the break for the finish. And finished off by DeRozan.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Butler from outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
White down low. He's covered by Hero. Here's Vucevic. Again, Chicago.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Vucevic missing. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Caruso, no good. The Heat shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jimmy Butler.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Robinson for three. That one's not going to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's DeRozan. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
Miami no good on that time either. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Levine way outside. And the rebound goes to Martin. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Outside for Robinson. Outside Butler. From deep. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for... All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin...
And high-flying basketball, well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. B.A., I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Now Atlanta's starting five. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Capella in at the five.
Alex Caruso's off-the-ball action is excellent.
Murray passes to Johnson. Bey outside. Drains the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. The three. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
Nowadays, DeRozan looks so comfortable when he pulls up from deep.
Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players.
Here's White. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. And stolen by Murray. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And the Hawks with another three.
This is what Murray gives you. Length and speed at both ends. That's a terrific play.
Here's White. Levine against Bey. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Young from long range gets the three to fall. Young's got 5 now.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Right side, Levine. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The Bulls with another miss. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Johnson a screen on Caruso. Murray with it. Picked up by DeRozan. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Levine for 3. The Bulls with another miss. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Johnson finds Capella. Bey outside. Fires from deep. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 5. White for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Murray. Screen by Capella. Murray passes to Bey. Outside Young. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Back to Bey.
2 minutes.
A deep 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And here's Caruso outside. The shot off that time. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Bey from long range. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Hawks leading. Here's Murray, drives to the hoop, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo-wee! What force by DeJounte Murray. He punched that dunk.
Vucevic, the pass to White. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Johnson inside, defended by DeRozan. Murray from outside. Back to Johnson. The three is up. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Capella with the jam.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
The kick out to White. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Beautiful ball movement. Drawing kick. The defense can't catch up.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Here's Capella, covered by Vucevic. To the paint. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Young against White. Caruso outside. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. Caruso's got 6 points.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Bulls. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well.
Oh, Zach LaVine takes flight.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Chicago leading. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Levine. Outside White. Levine attack.
Oh, my goodness. That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
Drops in the 3. Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Vucevic from behind the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Always up for a challenge. Vucevic trading threes.
Here's Buffkin. Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by Caruso. 6 to shoot. Back to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by White.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Back to Levine. Driving inside. Oh, Levine taking flight for the jam.
Really showing his athleticism. Hard for defenders to stay in front of Zach.
There's the triple. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Here's Bogdanovich. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And now it's just a 2-point Bulls lead. And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, you think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
Okongwu inside, working on Vucevic. Here's Bufkin. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss for Chicago. They've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Caruso's got 8.
Sharing the wealth out there. DeRozan getting another guy a shot.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's rebounded by Levine.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Well, Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league, but he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
BA hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night. He's on the floor.
From the high post, Bogdanovich, that's good. He's got 7.
Good work from there. I'm loving Bogey's attitude today.
Here's White. Outside for Levine. Back to White. Pass to DeRozan. Over Hunter. Oh, that's offensive interference. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Johnson a screen on White. And a deep 3 from Young. Johnson passes to Capella. Outside Young for 3. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
This is how fast Trae Young gets his shot off, which is why he's so tough to guard.
White. Pass to Vucevic. And here is DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Day finds Young. Now here's Murray. Fires at the elbow. No good. A bit long that time.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, the talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Sadiq Bey out there with Johnson. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Pure from 3-point range. Murray's got 8 points.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
Ball no good. And so Capella will bring it up for the Hawks. Bey from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Green. Williams up top. Ball against is Young. Back to Williams. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Well, unfortunately for Lonzo Ball, he's had some real difficulty staying healthy, Smitty.
BA, you know it has to be frustrating for him. Everyone is hoping he'll find a way to turn things around and find a way to have a long career in this league.
Ball passes to Green. Driving to the basket, back to Ball. Pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Doesn't shoot often from deep, but Williams gives them the ability to use him from outside.
Murray's shot is good. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Young drives it in. Bay outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Green with a screen on Young. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run from deep three-point land. Chicago grabs the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Oh, I just love seeing players find the trailer on the break.
Unselfish play. Could have easily laid that one up.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
BA, kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
Drummond goes in.
You're not going to stop Drummond once he gets to the rim. The best you can do is try to foul him.
Bay from long range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bay's got 8 points in the quarter. Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Green. And there it is for him.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
Also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Green, the pass to Drummond. Nice move. And Drummond with the jam.
You know, every night he plays through a lot of bumps and bruises. Drummond reminds me of Shaq in that respect.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Pass to Drummond. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. He takes it in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Hawks on top. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Kobe White. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Bay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
With that big frame, Sadiq is tough to guard in space.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. And he lobs it up. Big time alley-oop from DeRozan.
Keep your head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's White. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Hawks leading. Over to the wing. Back to Bogdanovic. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. White, the pass to LaVine. Over Bay. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Young. Shoots over White. Outside Young. White with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. Yep, right through the net. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Young with it, now guarded by White. Atlanta again missing. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Young with the 3. Takes the 3. Back to Murray. Johnson a screen on Caruso. Down low. Second chance shot. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
DeJounte Murray running the pick and roll. He creates good looks.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside LaVine. Hey, rejected by Capella. It's 2-on-1. The kick out to Young. Back to Murray. Young, the pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Young again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Caruso. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Caruso caught his own number. That's a huge bucket.
Young against White. Murray passes to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Caruso grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Young looking for an opening. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter here. And the shot goes in. And the Hawks lead by 6.
As clutch as they come, Trae Young lives for these moments.
Pass to Vucevic. From downtown, Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Playing hard. Vooch stepping up and getting it done.
To the right side. There's Young with the 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
23 seconds left in the game. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Caruso finds White. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And nails the tray.
You want the ball in Vucevic's hands. So calm and collected under the spotlight.
Young, the pass to Bay. And there's the lob.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. And they barely squeezed out the win here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. And it's Bay in at the small forward. Now Bay following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. Johnson finds Bay. Johnson sends the screen for Young. Clock at 4. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The three from Johnson sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And he's good on the three ball. Butler's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Miami. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Now Rozier, following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here's Rozier. Three-pointer, Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Butler's got 9.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Floats it up for Butler and stolen by Bay. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Shot's good from Young.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
Now Hero. Now the pass to Martin. 20 feet out. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Here's Murray. Plays it up off the glass. Murray's got his second bucket.
Boy, Murray just one of those guys who loves to work it inside.
The Heat trail by 3. Butler is screen on Young. Rozier kicks to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Murray against Martin. 6 to shoot. Hero from long range. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Brent, when you talk about Tyler Hero, this is a guy that looks to get better every single season.
Well, his focus should be just on improving his percentages. You know how versatile he is, but if he's able to become more efficient, wow, look out.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, man, just taking a smooth shot. Martin could have put butter on that one.
Young from deep three-point range. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Rozier with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Hero with the screen on Young. Rozier kicks to Hero. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And the Heat, another three.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Wide open look here for Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 7.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Three-pointer, Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
It's all tied in Miami. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
21.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for Atlanta, in the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Saddiq Bey is out there with Johnson, and it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Dishes to Johnson. Pass to Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Murray. In the corner, Bey with it. Three-pointer, Butler. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. Johnson with the bounce pass. Capella, high post. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Johnson kicks to Murray. Young against Adebayo. Young passes to Capella. From downtown, the putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Pass to Adebayo. The three. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And Young kicks to Bay. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Drops in the tray.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we play pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Butler kicks to Hero. Takes a three. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to Martin. Miami trailer. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler is in the zone, and he keeps finding shots.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls, and he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
Passes to Adebayo. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Capella inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Butler against Murray. Johnson up top. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Had the space there, but it's offline. Launches it. Hero kicks to Rozier. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 1.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot's good by Hero.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at center. Right, there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Off target from outside. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 3. Another shot. Robinson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
Johnson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Robinson a screen on Young. Outside Robinson. 3-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple.
And Robinson with a timely trade.
Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Man, what about Duncan Robinson, Brent, from undrafted to signing a $90 million contract?
Well, that's a nice path to be on, don't you think, Kevin? You got to admire Duncan Robinson taking advantage of his opportunities.
Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Capella sets a screen for Young. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up. Capella jump. You slam it through. That's an easy tip.
Robinson for 3. From beyond the arc and then some. Robinson's got 9 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Young from deep three-point range. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rozier looking around. Back to Hero. Robinson on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3, Murray gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Rozier against Young. Love with the screen on Bay. And that one hits back iron.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Murray. And it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson with it. And it's Bay picking him up. It's stolen by Johnson. It's a hand on it. And Murray with the second chance points. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead. Here's Jovic. Still yet to score. In the corner, it's Robinson. Buries it from three-point range.
I guarantee you on the scouting report it said, do not give Duncan Robinson a shot. They missed that time.
Johnson kicks to Capella and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And the Heat making a change here. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Robinson a screen on Young. Richardson dishes to Robinson. Back to Richardson. For 3. Love, no good. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Young, good.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, He's pretty fine at taking those shots.
The pass to Jaquez. Off target with his 3. It's Young on the wing. 23 points in the game. Good on the bucket. Young's got 25 points in the game.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
2 on the clock. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Hunter is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin. And it's Pumpkin in at the point. Bogdanovich, no luck. Miami trailing. Butler feeling out of it. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, good with the triple. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Okongwu with a screen on Robinson. Back to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc, the Hawks again can't hit. He'd have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes it to Adebayo. On the wing, Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler from outside. They get it again. Back to Rozier. He kicks it to Robinson. Now, here's Rozier. He's covered closely. Butler from outside. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Hawks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat with the lead. Butler sets a screen for Robinson. Here's the pass to Butler. Back to Robinson. Rozier with a screen on Bogdanovich. Robinson off target from the wing. Hawks have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. That shot wide open. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time in Virginia. Wow.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Martin comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. Back to Bogdanovich. A steal. And here we go. There's Hero with the 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
outside Butler. Fires for three. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
A three ball, and Bogdanovic gets the three. Bogdanovic has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks. Butler kicks to Hero. 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. The kick outside to Butler. Hero from long range. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovic. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Young is doubled. Pass to Bay. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Young outside. A second chance effort. From past the arc. It's money from deep.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry,
they're spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got Kobe White. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Levine in at the 3.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Rozier after the basket by Chicago. There's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
An improved shooter from downtown. Rozier has been consistent in adding this to his game over the years.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Caruso. DeRozan outside. Outside for Levine. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
Here's White. Outside for Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Now here's Hero. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by White. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Outside Butler. On the wing, Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Butler outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Pass to Adebayo. And he drives in. Hero, the pass to Martin. Back to Hero. Outside Butler. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On target from range.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Here's Martin. Again, the Heat misses. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And grant the resiliency and determination of the Heat not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Butler with the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
No coverage that time. DeRozan's got 7.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Rozier, the pass to Hero. Rozier against White. The 3 is up. Rozier can't get it to go. And Levine has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Leading by 12. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter here. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Hero. Here's Martin. Back to Hero. Pulls up. Gets a very good look and converts. He's got 5.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
Now White. Outside Levine. Spins. And that one's long.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And here's Butler outside. And after just 1/4 of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Bulls. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through 1/4, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Alex Caruso. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's White in at the 1 spot. Outside for LaVine. DeRozan outside. The 3 ball. That one doesn't drop. So it's Miami now, trailing by 13. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from mid-range.
Pass to Caruso. Back to LaVine. The 3. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Hero screen on LaVine. The shot by Butler, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Here's LaVine for 3. Drills it from deep. LaVine's got 14.
How about the confidence that LaVine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
White against Rozier. Outside Butler. From behind the arc. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler taking it upon himself to get those 3 points back.
Back to White. Caruso right side. LaVine draws the double. Pass to Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Back to Caruso. Fires the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Hero outside. Outside Butler. Outside for Rozier. Launches it. And it's cleared by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. LaVine can't hit. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
For BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Now here's Caruso. He has 6. To the middle. Kicks it to DeRozan. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 10.
Kind of surprising to see this from DeRozan, but he must have been feeling that competitive fire.
Outside Butler. The 3 is up. And the Heat, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's LaVine. 14 points for him.
Boy, LaVine just glides off the bounce. He is very difficult to stay in front of.
Rozier outside. Kicks it to Hero. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's got 8 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
LaVine slams it home.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Butler passes to Rozier. Here's the pick. Back to Butler from outside the arc. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 18. Fires for 3. And that doesn't go either for LaVine.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Hero finds Butler. Out to the right wing. Butler, he's too much close to the rim.
And when there's a difficult task, Jimmy Butler is the answer for his team.
That shot is off. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And it's Ball off the drive. Outside, Williams. Sinks the tray. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Robinson, a screen on Green. And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Now here's Butler. Give him 23. Pass to Robinson. It's Wright on the wing. Pounded by Ball. Left side, Butler. And there's another one for the Heat.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
Ball looks over the floor. Releases. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. And there's a pick. And here's Butler outside. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production. Here's DeSumo. And it's Miami with a rebound. Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
That gives them the lead. Robinson's got 6 points.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Williams' shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Robinson. He has 6. Outside Richardson. Back to Robinson. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Charity stripe shot. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Puts up a deep 3. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Richardson. Robinson's got 12 points here in the second half. Ball against Richardson. Some room here for Williams. Again, the Bulls score.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
From deep three-point range. And again, Miami with a triple.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
Josh Richardson is a guy who helps you in a number of ways, RJ.
Yeah, he can defend, pass, and shoot. Gives you veteran leadership. Valuable part of the rotation.
Now here's Williams. Give him 8. He drops it from range. Williams has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And another one from distance. He's hot.
Oh, no way! Oh, wow!
Good for him. What a shot.
Here's Ball. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat with the lead. Fires away from way outside. And his first miss of the day. Now 6 for 7. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Chicago. The Sunmu for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. And for the Heat, they're shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Robinson can't hit.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. Now here's Williams. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. 1 second left. The shot that time not on target. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Heat out in front, leading. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Andre Drummond. Lonzo Ball is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Green, and it's Williams in at the 4 slot. Richardson, the pass to Robinson. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Miami trailing, and stolen by Williams. Williams on the wing, takes a 3. Again, the miss by Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Jaquez. Hits the trifecta. Jaquez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
And the three-pointer goes. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And Kevin Love is just showing his competitive fire. He wants to prove that he can knock down the 3 as well as anyone.
Pass to Dosunmu. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami. Rozier, the pass to Hero. Misses the 3. Chicago leading. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. The three-pointer is good from Levine.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Hero, the pass to Martin. Butler, a screen on White. Butler up top. Martin outside. Back to Butler. Up top, Rozier. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the Heat misses. Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. In transition, here they come. Vucevic with a steal. It's White with a drive. Three-pointer. They get it back. Outside for Levine. Tries the spin move. This one for 3. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Here's Levine for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Butler outside. It's not going to go for him.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Butler.
That is powerful.
Yes. This is Jimmy Buckets at his best. Rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Fires the 3. The Bulls with another miss. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 3-point game. The 15-footer. And DeRozan gets it to go.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
And here's Butler outside. No good that time. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. And the Bulls lead by 7.
This is where DeRozan makes his living, such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Rozier from outside. Zach LaVine clears it away. Chicago with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
From deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero outside. They need this. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
So the Bulls win it. Just a gutsy. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson. Thank you.